Alright guys, I'm working on my 2011 kx250 and it won't start when kicking it over. It's fuel injected, it ran good, but the last couple times I wanted to ride it, I had to pop start it. So I ordered a whole bunch of parts. I thought maybe it could be my fuel pump or filter getting clogged, because I mean, I knew, it could be the valves. So I measured the valves. Exhaust valves are in spec. You can fit the right feeler gauge under there. But the intakes, you couldn't get the smallest feeler gauge in there. They were way too tight, both of them. So here's my chart. I mean, I had nothing to go off of. These are just what were in it. It was zeroed out. I mean, so I had to guess. So my left side, right here, I already did it. I put a 275 in it. It's in spec now. So now this one, it's in spec. I put a 270 in it, but it's you can get a bigger than spec feeler gauge in there. So I'm gonna try a 275 and see if I can get it just right, because I don't want to risk anything being too loose. But if you ever want to do your valves, it's a neat trick. All you have to do, at least for the intake, it's easy. I didn't try the exhaust, but you can just move your cam out of the way so you don't have to mess up your timing. I kind of marked it with a Sharpie. You can't really see it, but once you want to go ahead and feel again, you want to, because your timing wants to move, so you just move it back or forth to get it aligned, then check it with your feeler gauge. But I'll keep you posted and see if, before I started doing this, I checked the compression. It was like 30 pounds of compression. So that's an indicator for me. Like, I knew something was wrong, but because this thing it runs good. Even if I pop start it, it runs good. So we'll see if this will fix it, gives me back my compression, and if I can kickstart it. Let's see. All right, guys. You can see here, I got this trick off of some guy on YouTube. What you want to do, if you want to just check your valves like real quick, if you're guessing and stuff, one bolt here and one bolt here, that gives it enough pressure to lock it in, and you can get it, I guess, an accurate measurement to measure your valves. So they're good now. So I'm gonna tighten everything up, and first I'm gonna test compression again, see if that rises. Then I'm gonna put the spark plug in and see if it fires. So everything's all done. I have my compression tester. Everything looks good. Got my chain tensioner in there. Everything's hooked up. All right, so I was at 30 PSI. Now I'm over 100, just by a little. I'd call it 100 pounds of compression. Way better than if it was down here in the 30s. So this thing will fire, I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't, I hope. So that's it. Both my intakes were very tight. I guessed You know, I use my knowledge to just guess. So I went up hot cams. I used 275 on both, and they cleared, so they're good. I call that a win. There she is. Atta girl. All right. Now I can sleep tonight. The girl's back. I can put the plastics back on her. Let's go. The valves, the intake valves were tight. Had to shim them down a little bit using hot cams. Let's go. I'm excited.